Chris Paul's obviously going to be a Hall of Famer. You have guys who are going to be Hall of Famers. Like Giannis and Devin Booker are on. Giannis could probably win a title, already be a Hall of Fame. Devin Booker's on that path. Yeah. We got exciting young players.
I'm glad you mentioned the Hall of Fame stuff, Brockman, because basketball doesn't have the NBA Hall of Fame. It's got the Basketball Hall of Fame, which obviously opens it up to a lot of debate. That's why Ralph Sampson is in the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Of course.
When you look at tonight, you only see 3 Hall of Famers on the court?
I see 3 Hall of Famers on the court for sure.
What if I told you a guy was 3 times all defense and won an Olympic gold medal, won an NBA championship, was an all-star? Would that be a Hall of Fame resume? What do you need to make the Brockman Basketball Hall of Fame?
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. You don't want to get into this, man.
I do, because he said something that was absolutely blasphemous yesterday in our show meeting, and I was almost going to walk out of the studio. He said Carmelo Anthony doesn't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame.
That's actually not what I said.
No, but he's we're big Melo fans here.
We're
so
huge. First off, there's only one Melo, people.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, we don't stand for any Carmelo Anthony slander here.
Okay.
I do not. However, when you look at his career, what is your defining moment? I'm big on defining moments. I'm big on, can you tell the history of the game with or without this person?
Yeah, legitimizing the New York Knicks, bringing them back to the franchise, winning a scoring title with the oldest team in the history of the sport. Anyway, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. I want to go to this Hall of Fame.
The only people who care about the Knicks are Knicks fans. You have a convoluted,
Hall of Fame credits. Like what do you need? Accolades, like your resume to make the Basketball Hall of Fame.
I want at least one championship. Multiple helps. If you only have one, you probably should have been the MVP of that NBA Finals. I want a lot of points scored. I want longevity. I want most of your career with one team.
That doesn't happen anymore. Kyrie Irving's on 3 teams before the age of 30. That doesn't happen anymore. Zion's going to be on a new team in 2 years.
What I want.
No, I know what I'm saying. You can't have what you want. That's not allowed. You can't say you have to play for one team.
You don't have to
Damian Lillard, you might not make the Brockman Hall of Fame.
You don't have to
have
all of those things. You don't have all of those things.
What if you were a 3-time NBA champion? You had over 100 blocks in a season 6 times. You had a 16-year career. In fact, you're top 15 all-time in field goal percentage. You're a gold medalist, and you're top 75 all-time in blocks. 3-time champion.
You're talking about Dwight Howard? Who are you talking about?
JaVale McGee. I just want to throw JaVale McGee.
By the way, no world is JaVale McGee a Hall of Famer.
But by the way, I don't think we give enough respect to Olympic medals, because other countries live and die by this, whereas we want to be like, we're America and we're so proud, but yet we don't count that these what you do in the Olympics towards your NBA resume. So when you look at Carmelo Anthony, who may be the greatest Olympian,
maybe he is
of all time.
Yeah, thank you.
You have to say, I mean, it's not, come on, you love Mel. There's no argument. There's no argument. He's a Hall of Famer.
I absolutely love Melo.
He scored 37 points in 14 minutes.
He's the number 10 all-time leading scorer. By the way, of those 10, only 3 guys ever spent their whole career with one team. So
what I'm saying is, when you talk about the Olympics, it's not the pinnacle of American basketball like it is for other countries. And so,
but it kind of should be, though.
Why?
It should be, because the game's gone global.
It's the Olympics.
The MVPs 3 of the last 4 seasons are from guys overseas. Because
you don't get a $200 million contract by playing in the Olympics.
Yeah, but going to the Olympics,
you don't get statues for winning the gold medal in 2000.
Olympics on the Brockman resume for the Brockman Hall of Fame?
It's cool. It's an addition, but your Olympic shouldn't be line 1, what you've done in the Olympics.
When I look at the NBA Finals, I look at where legacies are made. I look at a guy like Devin Booker, who could be a very good player for his career, multiple-time All-Star, or a Hall of Famer, and it starts with nights like tonight. And same goes for Drew Holiday. Same goes for Chris Middleton. Same goes, for these guys competing at this level. It's a part of the game that might mean more to us than it's some of them, because they're playing for the game of life. But it's part of the NBA Finals legacy and lore and history, and you put it in its historical context, and it makes a game between the Bucks and Suns feel that much more epic and significant.
Huge. And obviously, Carmelo Anthony's a Hall of Famer because it's the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yes.
So you throw in the amazing 2003 Syracuse National Championship. You throw in the 3 Olympic gold
Doesn't
medals.
make the Brockman NBA Hall of Fame?
But if you're talking about an NBA Hall of Famer, what has he done in his NBA career besides score a lot of points?
I dropped 20 a night for 14 straight years. Only 5 guys in the history of the sport have done that.
Great, and his quintessential moment is slap fighting and running away at Madison Square Garden. Like, NBA Hall of Fame is
I would
very
punch
different.
Jared Jeffries, okay? I don't
than the
trust grown-ups with
Basketball Hall of
braces. I
Fame.
get it. I totally get it, Mello.
Basketball Hall of Fame?
How about scoring? How
100%.
about setting the Garden record? How about nobody who's ever played a basketball game in the world's most famous arena has ever scored as many points as he has in a single game? No one in the history of the Garden has ever scored as many points in a game. Can that go on the resume?
So if Kevin Durant did nothing in his NBA career except score 70,
Did nothing. The man was all
on a
NBA
second.
6 times. Was an All-Star 10 times. Being an All-Star 10 times is nothing in the Brockman Hall of Fame. I don't want to be in this Hall of Fame. What do I get, a zip-up hooded sweatshirt? No, I don't want to be a part of this Hall of Fame where 10 times All-Star dropping 60 in the Garden means nothing.
Yeah, if that don't get you in the Hall of Fame, I don't know what's going to get you
Brockman
there.
Hall of Fame. What is this exclusive club? It's Michael Jordan and nobody else.
Nobody.
the
Michael Jordan
Hall
might not
of
make that.
Fame.
Giannis has to buy a ticket to the Brockman Hall
the
of Fame.
Hall of Fame, not the Hall of like, man, he had a really great career.
I agree with Brockman when he says if you can say the story of the sport without that guy, then I get it.
NBA Hall of
Yeah, you
Fame. If
gotta
Carmelo
think about it.
Anthony
I
never
so
boat
agree
is
with
not
him.
complete. The banana boat is not a threesome. The banana boat
I
has
get it.
4
I get
spots
that.
on the boat.
I get it, but you got to
Chris, Dwayne, LeBron, Melo.
I get that.
Only 2 champions on the banana boat, guys.
That might change.
By the way, that
might
is
change
not
in 2
Carmelo
days. That might
Anthony's
change
fault.
in a few days.
That is the Detroit Pistons' fault because Detroit should have drafted Melo at 2. He would have had a chip, maybe more. So that's not his fault.
This man could have gone to Chicago. Could have gone to Houston. He said, no, I will stay here. I will play with Pablo Prigioni at 35 years old, rookie. I will play with Steve Novak, the
And you
tallest
wanna know
man
why?
in the history of the NBA to never
How
dunk.
many reasons Brockman? How many
Carmelo
reasons?
Anthony had 160 million reasons
Yeah,
to stay in
see,
New York.
Took a pay cut, by the way. Took a pay cut. Left a little bit on the table. Could have
Tom
taken the max,
Brady
but
did
take a little
too,
bit
and he
less.
got a lot of
just
rings with
we got to remember these things. Steve Novak, 6'10", tallest player in the history of the league to never dunk. Melo said, yeah, I want to run with that guy. Don't even get me started on Ray Felton.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.